this is Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, and I'm back today. It's November 4th, Monday, with another episode of Flosstube. I had a busy week. I didn't get a lot of stitching done, but I did focus on one main piece and started another small, which I posted on my Instagram about. But I did bring my Christmas whips to show for today's episode. We had a great Halloween. My kids had a lot of fun trick-or-treating. We've been busy with baseball and all the things. So I'm excited to have a fresh week and to get started. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my other camera to show you what I worked on. So the thing I worked on the most was Santa Stops Here by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And the main part I worked on was the house. And so I have all of these empty bricks are the same color, so I need to just go fill those in. The windows and the roof, and then the house will be done. And then I'll move over to the side over here. And I think my plan as of right now, and it could change, is to try to keep working on this until it's finished and then go ahead and get this to the framer to get ready for Christmas. So I have really been enjoying it. It's been going rather quickly. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of time, so it has been nice to just pick up the same piece over and over again until it's done. So that was the one thing I worked on. And then the other piece I worked on was All Is Calm by Plum Street. And this was from Chantel 141 from her mystery ornament box. And this is the called for fabric, which is 36 count Seraphim Nantucket Eve. It's a really pretty color. And I have seen a few people finishing it already. I know Holly, Mrs. Jones Stitches, I believe she just finished it. The colors are so pretty. All right. Then, let's see. Okay. So that's what I managed to get done this week. That would be my whips. It wasn't a lot, but I did get things done. What I'm going to do next, and my overhead camera's acting a little funny, so I'm going to go ahead and show them from the front view. Let me take this off. I have pulled and ironed all of my Christmas whips that I have. I did show last week a few, and so I didn't bring those upstairs, but I did pull out what was in my basket that I had organized. So the first one I have is the 9th day of Christmas. And I have been collecting, along with many others, all of the 12 days. And I would like to eventually have like a mixture of the samplers and the trees to go on my mantle. But I haven't gotten very far. So I did start the sampler. And this is on 40 count fog by Picture This Plus. And this is how far I have gotten. So just a small start. And I think this was in Jolly July, I believe I had started this one. So, and all of these, they're in my whip basket. I do not know if I will keep working on them this year or if they'll just continue to roll over. However, I would like to focus on trying to finish a couple of them if I get the urge to. So that's kind of with Santa Stops Here. I really would like to get it done, and so I'm trying to just push myself to keep working on it until it's finished. Now this one is the first one I started, and I did start the tree, and I actually have a lot done on this. And this one is on 36 count Milk and Honey, I think. Some of them I know the fabric and some of them I don't. So as you can see, I have a lot done on this one, and this could be one, if I just kept going, I could finish this for this year. And then I'd have one tree. And all of these, the good thing about them is really they could stand on their own. So I could finish them slowly and then they could go in other places. They don't all have to be displayed together. Yeah, that's 40 count fog. So I don't have to have them all done in order to put them up. So I like that about those. And this is kind of Christmas and winter, because the winter things I would leave up. I'd still be stitching them now, and then I'd leave them up through January. So this is Heap on the Wood by Brenda Gervais. And I started this last year on either Christmas. I think I started it on Christmas. And my plan was to work on it until it was finished. Did I do that? No. Because I'll show you where I am. This, I bought the kit from Country Sampler. And this is how far I got. It is slightly ghosty. Let me see if I can get the light better. It's even hard to see this color in person, but I like the Country Sampler look, which is why I had bought the kit. But that's another one. It's not a lot of stitching because a lot of it is words and then kind of like empty space. So that would be a good one. And it's pretty substantial, the size, so it would be a nice piece to have like kind of as a centerpiece. Oops, this is another one that I started this year, and I had bought this from my friend Jody, her Etsy shop, Simply Stitching Ocala, and I've seen this finished a lot of time for a long time and have loved it. And I did start this on Vintage Country Mocha. I have a very small start. I did this in July also, I believe. But again, it's not that big, and it would be one. The main part would be filling in his coat, and then down here is a bunch of snow and reindeer. So that might take a little bit of time, but it's not too big of a piece. This is more of a wintry piece, Mr. Marshmallow. And this was a start in January for my year stitching Brenda Gervais. And I didn't get that far. I did end up deciding to stitch this on Vintage Country Mocha because I thought, and I just had started the cup, it would be more versatile for my displays, and I think I would like it better than on the green. Although the green is really pretty, it doesn't really fit my decor. So I was trying to make sure I would be putting it up. The next one is Winter Rose Manor. I love this piece. I have the frame that Lori Holt used from Hobby Lobby ready to go, but have I finished it? No. So this is where I am, and this is, I believe, 36 count Milk and Honey. So I have the whole border done. And I started on the fence to come over and like get to the house was kind of my plan. So, and then this border is these diamonds, so that's a whole nother part. But another piece would be beautiful. I have Light of Winter right there already finished, and this would be really nice to be together with it. This was a start during 12 by 12, so this was from New Year's Eve, and I only did, I want to say I only started 6 things, and this was one of them. And I would like to put this in my bedroom, but as you can see in a minute, I haven't gotten very far. I do believe this is the called for fabric, which is, 36 count oaken, and I was using the called for floss. So here is where I am. Ooh. Very pretty. The fabric is pretty. It's very mottled, but I like that. I like the Blackbird Designs look to with the modeling on it. Here's another I started last year, I think, or the year before. I don't remember now. I just pulled the cover sheets also. So this is Snow Magical. This is a snow globe from Chantel's 141. And I have that. And this is where I am. And this is another, I'd really like to get this done. It's a small, it would be easy to a couple days and get it done. So there is that one. And then this was one I started during Jolly July. This is from Thread Milk Designs. And this is not really a Christmas sampler, but I switched it, or I changed the colors to be more Christmassy. So, and I have, it's really small start. But I started and I have like a pink and a green in the middle. But I chose a pink and a green, and I think let's see. 22, which is the red, 3013 green, 3777, which would be the darker, and 21 is the light. So this is 21, and then 22 is a little bit darker. So more is in the reds and pinks to make it more Christmassy, because I thought that would be a fun, just to have a pretty basic sampler in that. Then this is another. These are, I don't know if they're the exact colors from Lori Holt, but it's definitely Lori Holt colored inspired, I'll say. And this is from Shakespeare's Peddler, and this is where I am. Very pretty. Again, I did see this finished at Shepherd's Bush. It's on a darker linen, but I love this piece. So I would like to for sure get to this. It's fun pulling out everything because it reminds me of why I started something or when I started it, and it's motivating me to want to get some of these out. Winter Moon, this is from last year. And I spoke last week about they have a new exclusive from Plum Street at Country Sampler this year, and they would be good companion pieces. And this is where I am. And I am stitching it with the kit. So it's on Saltbush, which is the called for, with all of the called for colors. So this is another, I'd like to get back to this. So pretty. And in this next year, in 2025, I would like to, if I don't get them completely done, be focusing on working on some more of her moon designs. And I know she doesn't have an autumn or fall moon out, but I believe that is maybe coming, hopefully. This is another Country Sampler kit. This is from Samplers Not Forgotten. And I had started on one of the pages. And again, this is all the called for, because I bought it as the kit when it was an exclusive. So this is very, very pretty. Also at Country Sampler, they have it just with the middle done. But my favorite part is the alphabet on this. The letters are really pretty. So again, love that. My next one is this Happy Morning. And this, I still am not 100%. I think that I am good with how it is, but there is something about this dark one that I just love. However, it's so big. I do not know if I can commit to stitching that much on that dark linen. So I did restart it. I don't have a lot. I restarted it on a lighter, which I believe this is 36 count affogato. And I love it too. However, it just like something about the black, I don't know. So we'll see. I might restart it on a dark piece again and just figure out a method of how to power through, or I might keep it on this. I have not decided. But again, this piece, I just love it so much. And this is the, if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you have, so, so, so pretty. So we'll see. But that's definitely, it's not going away completely. This is a Classic Christmas by Hands On Design. And this is on 36 count platinum. And I believe hers is on 32. So mine is much smaller. But I did get the whole top portion done. So that's as wide as it will be. And then I had started the letters. But very pretty, small. This is one I am getting this done this year. There is no doubt in my mind. This is, and I have another one that's almost finished that I'm also going to get done. So this is a high priority. This is Winter Berries and Pine, and I believe she just released this to everybody. It was a kit on her website, but this is how much I have done. And what stopped me is there was over one and it was kind of daunting, but now I feel like I'm at a different place and could do the over one. And not that I couldn't do it, it just was taking a long time. So I for sure want to get this done. No doubt about it. And I have another one too, you'll see. I don't know why it's not done. This is Gentle and Kind by Artful Offerings. And I have looked at photos of the piece from Country Sampler, and because they have a conversion, and Shepherd's Bush, and I kind of made my own conversion. I don't have a lot done, but I did start it. It's very pretty. So mine is definitely, oops, it's on Winter Brew. It's more muted. So this is another, it's so, so cute. I love the deer and the pajamas. Another I'd love to get back to. As all. This is the one that I don't know why it's in the bag and it's not finished into a pillow, because it's pretty much all done. Merry Old Soul. Have very little to finish and it will be finished. So I need to get this out and get it done and then make it into a pillow. And I still have to make my Autumn Swan and Boo to You into pillows. So those are high on the list. This is, I have two more after this. This is Joy and Good Cheer. And I have spring, summer, fall. This is the only one I don't have done in her series. And I did start it. I don't know why I didn't get any more done. So I would like to get this done as well. And all of these are small, like not all. A lot of these ones from Brenda are small. And if I just work on that, it takes about, I would say about 3 days to get this done. So I could ideally get that finished. This is another, which you've seen a few times this year already. Noel Sampler. No, I'm still not done. We'll see if I can get it done before Christmas. I don't know. I've already told the whole saga. It's on 32. With 2 strands, my sweet spot now is 36 with 1 strand. So I'm trying to power through. I have too much done to give up and not finish it. So I have to here, and I will finish it. And it is going to be framed and displayed in all its glory when it's done. But that's in my basket for sure. And then my last one that I did start in, I don't think I started this in July, or maybe I did. Not that long ago I started it. And this would easily be done. This is Hometown Holiday from Lori Holt. And I've already shared, I changed the colors. It's on 36 count, cream and sugar. Still because it fits within this hoop. So again, I have the letters are all one color, and it's more reds and greens and pinks. So, which kind of goes along with bringing home the green, or gathering the greens by Stacy Nash, which I showed last time, and that's still in my basket. What were the other ones? There's another Plum Street down there. I forget. But that's in my my bag I had already pulled out and showed. So that is all of my Christmas and winter things that I have around to be pulling from. I also obviously have all like a whole binder of things to work on. So I will be for sure getting back to that. Let's see, what else do I have over here? I did kit up this as well. This was, I bought this chart from Sherry at Colorado Cross Stitcher, and she has reproduced these. I just want to say, if you are on the fence, if you like any of these, buy them from her, because 1, they're a reasonable price. 2, it's all in color. And what's awesome for this chart specifically is each ornament is like a half sheet. It has the color chart, and it has the key for the colors for just that chart. So this is awesome. It's like not even a start. I did start one of them at the retreat. The floss is still hanging. It's like a little bit, you can't even see it. It's a foot. Here's my floss ring with the colors. I just pulled all of the called for colors, and I am doing it on 36 count cream and sugar from Fiber on a Whim. I think she calls for just white, but I like cream and sugar. So one of these I'm stitching for a friend, and then I'm thinking I want to stitch one for each of my girls. I haven't really started stitching ornaments for my kids because on our main tree, I don't really have stitched ornaments. I have just other ornaments. But then I have a smaller tree in the living room, playroom that I decorate with the kids' ornaments. And I have some of my Lori Holt things. And then I decorate this tree with all of my stitched ornaments. However, I have been thinking that I might want to start stitching some things for my kids to have when they leave. But I haven't decided. I will stitch more of these though. I also, let's see. I kitted up some of the other ones from the box to work on. I did kit this up to work on soon with what is this fabric? Oh, Brown Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. So I'm going to work on that for sure. Just trying to look and see what else I have going, because I don't really have a lot to share today, because like I said, I haven't done a lot, and I haven't bought anything. I know everyone who's watching who is a longtime subscriber is probably thinking, what happened? I do want to talk a little bit about, I have some plans for some upcoming videos, so look for those in the next, hopefully in the next week or so, some extras leading up to Christmas. And I think that's really all. I thought showing the whip parade would make the video longer, and I think I'm going to be at about 30 minutes. But like I said, I'm going to keep working on Santa Stops Here to get that finished. And yeah, so let me go ahead and give the winners for the giveaways. Also, the question was, when do you decorate for Christmas? And I would say about 90% of the people who responded said that they don't start decorating until after Thanksgiving, which is really what, it's really been my kind of, I guess, philosophy, you could say, for a long time. And that's how I grew up, was decorating after Christmas. Okay, I do have a little bit of other notes to talk about, but decorating the day after Thanksgiving. And last year, I can't remember what I did. I might decorate the week before, only because Thanksgiving is so late this year. But then Christmas is also towards the end of, like, almost, if it's not the last week, it's almost the last week. I haven't quite decided. I will most likely decorate this tree at the beginning of in the next couple weeks, just to get those ornaments out and get that going. I'll share the ornaments that are on there. Some of them were gifts. Some of them I have stitched. I have a lot of the Stitching with the Housewives ones, which I still love. They're on a fabric very similar to this. It's really pretty. And then I'll start slowly getting decorations out and sharing those as well. So I did want to also, before I do the giveaways, mention last week I forgot to share a few people who I had met, and to say thank you to those who came to see me at the table or said hi around the retreat at Stitch West. I love saying hi, but again, you see me and know what I look like, but I don't necessarily know who you are because I can't see on the other side of the camera. So thank you for coming. I did meet the mother-daughter from Lost Our Needles, which they did a great recap of the retreat. Christy from Java Girl Stitches and Anna, I got to meet them. Laura is from Chicks and Stitches, and I bought some things from her. And then there was other people, that's off the top of my head, who I specifically remembered. There was a few people who came up to say thank you for the videos, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for coming and saying hi and stopping by. I also forgot to mention that my friend Lori started a Flosstube channel with her daughter Mallory, and their channel is called Stitching on Island Time. And Lori Millsap, her quilting business is quilting on island, or Island Time Quilting. And she has been a viewer, and I got to meet her at the Jeanette Douglas Cocoa Beach retreat this past year. But they started a video. Their first video was awesome. Go check it out. They had so much to share. They have great chemistry together. They're mother-daughter. So, but it was a really good video. And then I just watched a couple recaps. I really haven't watched a whole lot of Flosstube this week. I got back watching Quantico, which I've already watched it, but somehow I forgot all the stuff that had happened. So I've been watching that so I can focus on stitching, and I'm not like looking up and down. When I watch Flosstube and try to stitch, I don't get a lot of stitching done. So let me show this, and then I did also get a package from Fat Quarter Shop. All right, so these were the winners. If you are a winner, email me at sweetwaterstitcher@gmail.com, and I'll get them in the mail to you. I have a couple things to mail still. This was number 1, Autumn Swan. And the winner is Christy428, Texas. Number 2 was Thankful for You. And the winner is Carla.jo.stoffer. Or Stoffer. Number 3 was October's Party, and the winner is Oki_Stitches. And then the last one was Busy Bee, and the winner is Joyce Clegg 7241. So if one of those is you, please send me an email, and I will get those out just as soon as I can. And then let me get this box real quick. I just got this today. I got a lovely thank you note from Linda. Really pretty. Thank you, Linda. That was very sweet. But from Fat Quarter Shop, they sent some of the new things. Let me pull this out. So I already shared these, but they sent set V of the stitch cards. This is Lori's new hometown holiday, or not, hometown neighborhood of the Sunflower House. They sent the new Prairie Home book. This is super nice and heavy. And in true Lori fashion, it's spiral bound. But then, let me see if there's like pictures. Let's see if there's some more I can show you. Oh yeah, here we go. Not that. And they did the photo shoot at Lori's house. So pretty. This is really pretty for Christmas. That one. So, and then look at the back. Look at all these quilts. So pretty. As always. And then these are a few from It's So Emma. Well, those are from, yeah, Lori Be in My Bonnet. Then this is a quilt, Goose and Gander. That's really cute. October's Shelf Life. Boo Mini Simply Signs. This is really cute. And really easy to change the colors. And then this is Pumpkin Pals, which I believe this was from Stitch Quarterly. Yeah. So now this is released to everybody. But all of these things are available to buy at Fat Quarter Shop, including Lori's new book. If you haven't already gotten it, go pick yourself up a copy. It's all of her books are so well made, and they're like heavy duty. The paper's nice. Everything about it's nice. But that is what I have for today. And let me just... Oh, all right. Okay, I have a couple giveaways. Let's see. Hold a second while I see what I want to give away. Okay. All right, we'll do 3 giveaways today. So if you're interested, you can just comment on the video what you're working on. If you've started Christmas, not, whatever, just leave a comment. And then you're going to use the numbers 1, 2, 3. And you do need to be a U.S. resident and be over 18 and like and subscribe. Like the video and subscribe to my channel. So number 1 is, this is from Alicia, the Fanciful Flamingo. This is one of her favorite things boxes. And I just put all the stuff in here that you are going to get. But this is the chart. It doesn't have fabric to stitch it, but it has the floss. It has all kinds of other stuff. So this is number 1. Number 2 is the Sarah Burley sampler. This is the one I am stitching. This is from Thread Milk. I just had an extra. So this is number 2. And number 3 is a Merry Pair from Satsuma Street. This is number 3. So if you are interested in any of those, you need to do all of the things I said. And I'll pick a winner next week. Hopefully, like I said, I will have 1, if not 2, other videos recorded. I don't know if I'm going to release both of them immediately, but I will record them and get those ready. They have to do with Christmas, if that gives you a clue. I will have my regular update. I should have, I have ordered a couple things, nothing crazy, but I have gotten some notices about some different things I had previously ordered that are shipping that I'll be looking forward to sharing. Maybe I will have Santa Stops Here done. I don't know. We'll see what I get done. But I look forward to visiting with you all next week. And as always, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for watching. And I hope you get a lot of stitching done.